And who will be smarter than who?
Jason Ramos has beaten Petrus de Ocampos Tamaraws and swept them in the finals the past 2 seasons. FEU looking to finally return the favor and sweep UST in this final series. But it's not over yet. And by the way, to all the football fans, just a reminder, after this game, we have the Philippine Azkals versus Malaysia friendly game. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. at the Rizal Memorial Stadium.
So, volleyball action and then football action afterwards. Arbaso now sent in for Pangan.
Supiere also in.
For Rico. See that last play. Depante getting that point.
A solitary point separating the 2 teams here in this deciding 5th set. De Ocampo goes to his buddy, JR Labrador.
Again, yan ang sinasabi natin. Trying to outsmart each other. Labrador with that approach once again. Akala nila malakas na palo. And off speed coming from Labrador.
Kirk Beliran. Will he finally hold the UAAP Men's Volleyball Trophy? He would like to do it before he finishes his career, but Beliran.
Yes, he would like to hold it. But he also now comes in. Depante on the line for UST.
There's that jump serve again. De Ocampo to Arvin Avila. Dug up there by Maverick Gabriel Labrador.
Oh, and the net violation called against UST. What a sorry call. And Coach Emil Londo pleading his case.
That could be costly, Mosey.
Oh, yes, very much so. Let's take a look at that once again. It did not actually affect any play, so...
Play resumes here.
Oh, and that catches the line. For UST, easy recovery for UST. Down by only 1.
UST trying to force a game number 3 on Saturday. De La Calzada wants to end it today.
And putting it in the right place was De La Calzada, right in the corner of UST's court. Beautiful spot. And you can hear the cheering of the FEU crowd.
Well, everybody has showed up for FEU here. The basketball team. Mr. Anton Montenola on the bench. The FEU faithful.
Fans, classmates, family.
No, but UST, we have to commend them, Mosey. They do not want to give up. There's just no quit in these champions.
You have to remember, it's a 4-peat for them. Going for a 5 for that magic number. And Ramos taking care of that offense of FEU single-handedly.
It doesn't get any better than this. Both these teams tied at 11. Both need 4 more points to win this game. This is the finals, game number 2 of the men's volleyball tournament of the UAAP.
And UST not able to close the block as FEU taking advantage advantage of that, gets a point. Belira now comes in once again for the front line of FEU.
Arvin Avila.
This is the game.
Yes. Classic matchup between UST and FEU.
And the risk did not pay off for UST.
And Coach Emil calls a timeout as the FEU fans are celebrating.
Yan o, pwede siya. Bumoy, ba't papaluin mo sa labas? Pwede na siya. Ano? Jason, big quick ka. Pa-big quick ha? Pa-big quick. Bago, palabasin mo to, pwede. Ha? Porsyento ka dito. Ha?
So they drawn up by Coach Emil. Let's see if it works for UST as they badly need this point. That was a risk. And trying to go down the line.
Arvin Avila.
Bit of a pressure on the service line for Avila. Ang importante lang dito is just to send it across. Nothing fancy. Let's see kung yun ang gagawin niya or try to get an offense right away.
13-11 in favor of FEU. Tamaraws 2 points away from recapturing the UAAP men's volleyball crown. JR Labrador!
Easily getting that off the block point. And UST was given a chance twice to go for a hit. They chose to drop the ball.
And FEU is at championship point. Chance of FEU inside the arena.
Avila still on the line to try to finish off and take the trophy.
Ukang sets it up to Jason Ramos.
Jason Ramos on that middle hit. Something that UST missed in the first and even here in the second game. Those points coming from Ramos.
Will this be it?
No, a chance for UST still. Oh, and Depante on the cross-court hit.
Coach George Pascua calls for time. Jason Ramos just praying that they can force a game number 3. And will that be the final timeout before FEU celebrates their championship this year? UST not ready to give it to them just yet. They have come to within 1. After that point, the score is 14-13 in the 5th set. FEU on top by 1.
Well, no specific play in that last timeout. So let's see. Ganun katiwala si Coach George kay De Ocampo. Let's see how FEU will run this one. But of course, UST has to send this across first.
They need a good reception. That's a good one. De Ocampo to the graduating Kirk Beleran. And finally, after 4 long years, FEU has recaptured the UAAP men's volleyball crown.
And look at the FEU crowd, the FEU players, George Pascua, Coach George, just so relieved that finally they take back the trophy and win this one.
And I really like that last play set up by Petros De Ocampo. He went to the graduating player, Kirk Beleran, the only graduating player for FEU, and Kirk Beleran delivered for them.
That's right, responded so well. FEU in a huddle, thanking the Lord for this championship as we see this last play once again.
This is what I was talking about. Labrador, the decoy, Kirk Belleran, able to get the final point to recapture the UAAP men's volleyball crown for FEU. Well, championship number 25 for
Oh,
FEU.
yes. And look at them celebrating this win.
And championship number 4 for Coach George Pasqua. Congratulations to him and the rest of the FEU community.
Long overdue, 4 years in the making. Twice as a runner-ups to UST, who was aiming for their 5th championship. But no go, FEU taking this one.
All right, let's go and check out our best player of the game. And Mosey, this guy was just energetic all throughout.
Yes, it was his energy all throughout the game, even if he was solidly blocked. And daming adversities. But Avila just played so superb. Labrador was there. His numbers were there. 20 attack points for Labrador. But 19 points for this guy, Avila. And 17 coming from attacks and 2 from block points. And more importantly, he carried the energy and the spirit of the FEU squad all throughout the 5 sets.
Well, the Tamaraws were very hungry and they wanted to finally end the title drought, and they did just that by sweeping UST in this final series 2-0. But hats off also to UST.
Oh, yes.
A great defense of their title, especially here in game number 2, Mosey.
Oh, they did not hand this out to FEU
No.
easily, not in a silver platter. UST really gunned and tried to get that 5 beat. We were stretched to 5 sets, and it's just an end game thing for FEU. In the end, FEU capturing the crown in our 74th season of the UAAP men's volleyball.
And of course, we would like to thank everybody who tuned in to Studio 23. We hope you enjoyed. This was the best of the best. FEU versus UST, 2 of the winningest teams in the history of the league. Wow, a classic 5-setter in game number 2.
Definitely one of the best finals we've seen here in the UAAP. And it was between the winningest schools in men's volleyball history. FEU taking another one. You can see De Ocampo, the facilitator, in the side of the Tamaraws. He was just very steady all throughout, and has really been the key factor, I think, to me, has been the key factor in the win of FEU.
And guess what? They're not done yet, because only Belleran has used up all his years of eligibility. Guys like Petros De Ocampo, JR Labrador, Arvin Avila, they will be back next season to play their final year as we take a look at our Owishi. Oh, wow! Gameplay of the game.
Talaga namang, oh wow, as you see that combination play coming from FEU, and so much surprise, and that was yan ang surprise, De Ocampo on that hit.
When we come back, we will have the official awarding ceremony for the UAAP Men's Volleyball Championship. Don't go away.